What's up, guys? It's Matty. I'm back from the West Coast. We're going to go through all this mail right after this. Music's still going in my head. All right, what's up, everybody? Thank you very much for coming to Comics on YouTube. I'm usually on Instagram. Sometimes I'm on Whatnot. Right now I'm on YouTube, and you're watching me now. One of you live, more of you later, maybe on the replay or later in the live. We'll see. All right, shout out to West Coast Devengers, Davey, for having me out on the West Coast for the last week. I just got back home yesterday, and it was a trip. That's all I can say. It was a really good time out there. Dave taught me a lot of tips and trips on comic book hunting in the wild, which was a lot of fun. This is how I hunt normally. I normally hunt by mail, and also the new comic book day hustle. There's lots of different ways that I hunt, but Dave showed me some new ways to go about it. Guys, if you don't mind, just hit the like button, subscribe for more content, and keep in mind that every Thursday night on Instagram, I do a live auction over there under Comics sales. So give me a follow over there as well. Got some great stuff coming up this week. So if you want to check it out, do so. And this week, I think I'm going to go live tonight on Instagram as well to offer up some of the new comics that came out today and last week, because I missed all of New Comic Book Day last week. The live auction I did last week was on the West Coast with Dave, so I didn't have access to my new comics last week. So tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, I will be going through a bunch of new comics from this week and last week, if you want to check that out. And then tomorrow night will be my normal auction number 111. Comic auction 111 will be tomorrow night. So it's going to be a special one. Guys, we've got 2 submissions from CBCS to go through this week. Let's sort of leave those for a little bit later and just start off. Let's just sort of go through. Oh, this one's from Whatnot. Interesting. I might know what this is because I've seen some other Whatnot sellers getting their packages from Whatnot. I was with Dave when he got his, so I was sort of expecting or wondering if I might get this myself. Not something I was ever expecting to get from them, but it is very much appreciated. I guess I'm assuming I know what it is. Otherwise, why would Whatnot be sending me anything at all, right? Let's see if I know what it is. They say, thanks for being invincible. Thank you for making the Whatnot Comics community what it is today. And as a thanks from the Whatnot powers that be, I got Invincible number 1 and Invincible number 2. So these are pretty cool gifts. This will, of course, give me the quandary. When you get something for free, do you keep it? It should make it easier to keep, but I'm a seller at heart, so I might offer these up tomorrow night. We'll see. We shall see, but these are really cool. Invincible number 1 and 2, Omni-Man, and not Power Princess, Adam Eve by Tyler Kirkham. So that's the first thing I got, and a little Whatnot sticker. So, I mean, shout out to Whatnot. I appreciate them very, very much as a alternative way for me to sell. I'm used to selling on Instagram, as you guys know, but Whatnot is great in its own way. You know, I really enjoy the convenience as a seller of everything sort of being in one place, and also finding new people, new buyers, you know, different types of buyers. This one is from GEazy Collects. Shout out to GEazy Collects, great member of the IG comic family. This book, I think I claimed this book from GEazy like 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago, and it was just one of those things that both he and I forgot about. I forgot to pay and he forgot to remind me that to pay. So I didn't realize that this had been sitting with him that long until he claimed something for me. And then when I looked at our inbox, our messages together, I was like, oh shit, did I not pay you for this? Do you still have this thing? And so anyway, this has been a while. This claim was really old. Let's see if I can get in here. Gazer packed this up nicely. Gazer's really good at like making claim posts where he just makes up different different just basically makes up the significance of the book. Like, this is the first appearance of Smiley Face Man and the Red Dawn, whatever. Demon number 7. Don't remember claiming that. That might have been a freebie. Maybe I did claim that. I don't know, but that's like a minor key in the Demon run. And here's the one that I claimed from him all that time ago, the Psylocke number 1. Book I've never had before. I dig it. I dig it a lot. And yeah, happy to add it to the collection. This is sort of goes in my good girl art kind of stash. So thank you, Gazer, for that. Psylocke goodness. Do we have anyone live in the room who wants to say hello? Chevy, love and need that Psylocke. Yeah, well, I love it too. It took me a few months to get it from Gazer, but finally I did get it. So that's a nice surprise. All right. Next up, this one is from, this is a Comic Tom mystery mail call. I enjoy these a lot, guys. You know, shout out to Comic Tom. I really enjoy being subscribed to the mystery mail call because he throws in keys that, you know, this week I think someone could win like a Hero for Hire number 1, for example. And, you know, and then there's the exclusives, and you can get like Virgin or Trade Dress, and it's sort of a matter of chance, like how good, you know, how well you do. And I enjoy that. I enjoy the chance. And usually anything I get from them is an easy resell candidate for my auction as well. So let's see what we might win here. Oh, cool. I got a Reggie card. Looks like that's a Spider Reggie rookie card. That's dope. I've been watching Reggie for years now, so that's going in my personal collection. Not that I have much of a card personal collection. Let's see what I could win from the Comic Tom mail call. Here's the Moon Knight card. And guys, stick around because we have CBCS unboxings to do. We're going to do it all today. The big key that we might win is Hero for Hire. The exclusive is a Momoko. It looks like there's 2 different versions of the Momoko Something is Killing the Children there that we could win. And then what is that? A Scoot Comics something or other. Sultaic or something like that. I can't read it. And then what's that? A bunch of stuff I don't know what they are. This book, I don't know what those books are. We'll see. All right, what do we get? Okay, so we got a green version of Alice Ever After. Now I'm seeing it. Ben Templesmith. This is the cover B. So I'll be curious to see what the print counts are, but this is the second option, so hopefully that's the more rare one. We'll see. Maybe they're evenly printed. I don't know. But that's cool. Little psychedelic Alice book there. Not mad at it. Let's see what else we got. Okay, that's a print. That is a Green Lantern print. What's her name? Can't remember. Here's the Momoko. Which one did I get? I can't tell the difference between these. It's cover A and B. This one looks like the cover A. I can't tell what the cover B would be. But that's cool. Virgin Something's Killing. That's issue 21. I got... Oh, shit, I thought that was a Hero for Hire for a second. This one looks like a Virgin, maybe a Deja Thoris. That's not announced in the package, so I think that's just a throw-in. That's cool, a Virgin. Here is the Sultaic. Sultaic is the family-friendly. I got the color version. That's an homage by Nate Made It. Static homage, I assume. And here's just a throw in. That's cool. West Coast Avengers 91 in a newsstand. I like me some newsstand West Coast Avengers. So that's a cool box. Thank you, Comic Tom and Company, Mill Geek Comics and all. Next up, let's do. Oh my goodness. How did this happen? This is another return to sender. Huh. Having trouble with this one customer's address. We'll have to look into that later. All right, one less thing to open. That's good. Okay, this one is a media mail package from Pop Culture Zone. Let's see how we did on the media mail. What do we get in here? Okay. Please check out our site. Pop Culture Zone. Thank you, Rob. Get rid of the painter's tape a little bit. Okie day. Oh, we got another bag here. Okie day. Oh, looks like I got a bunch of something. Okay, so this was a pre-sale of Hulk 6 spoiler variant. So it looks like I stocked up on these. I got 10 of these from an eBay seller. This is a bit of FOMO on my part. I usually, probably would have ordered more of these if I had known which one was the spoiler, which one was going to have the Black Hulk dude. What's his name again? Have this dude on the cover. But once I learned that this one was on the cover and I only ordered a couple of them, I went to a different source other than my local comic shop where I usually order my books and pre-ordered a handful of those. So I got 10 copies of that. All right, we're getting down to it, guys. We're almost into the graded stuff. This one is Professor Floop. Professor Floop Collectibles in Virginia. Let's see what we got from Professor Floop. Looks like this was an eBay purchase. Okay. What did we get from Professor Floop? Thank you guys for watching, by the way. This makes the opening the mail all the more fun. And I do have 3 CBCS grades that will be a surprise to me today. All right, they will be a surprise to me. Okay, this was another pre-sale that I shelled out money for. So whenever you pre-buy like a variant, a ratio variant, it's always a bit of a gamble because you don't know how that variant's going to perform after release. So, but I wanted to secure this because I was not going to order anything close to 100 copies of this book. This is SpiderGwen Gwenverse number 2. Just really dig that Momoko character design cover. So this might be something I keep or at least grade and then decide whether I want to keep it. But I just really dig that cover. I'm a Gwen fan, Momoko fan. And, this is one of my favorite books here. For example, por ejemplo, is the SpiderGwen 2, 1 in 25. So Momoko on Gwen, in a cool variant, cool, high number ratio. I wanted to grab that. So I think I got this pack for maybe a little under $100 with these other variants. It's the regular cover, which is a Nakayama, and then a Greg Land homage. So I'm into it. I'm into this stuff. Yeah, Chevy. That freaking Ghost Spider, Chevy says. It's a good one. It's a good book. It is for sale at the right price. All right. What do we got next, folks? Getting down to it. This is CBCS. Okay, this is not Arsenal. This big one, CBCS. And then what's this one? This is not. So this is Newsstand Comics. Let's see what this is. Let's check this out. Oh, I have a couple of already partially opened. I think my girlfriend partially opened these. So let's open the ones that are partially open as well. This is a slab that I think I won an auction for this one on eBay. Thought maybe it would be a pressing candidate. And it's a key XMen book that I sold all my copies of pretty much, and I wanted to get one back. And I noticed that this was a special variant of said XMen book. So I thought this could be a cool way to, reinvest in the character. This is a XMen 221 Mark Jewelers in a 7.5. So that's the first Mr. Sinister in a Mark Jeweler variant. 7.5, I'll probably leave it alone. But it was pretty cheap. Pretty good pickup for a Mark Jeweler variant. Didn't spend a lot on this, just kind of wanted to get the character back in the collection because I sold my newsstand copy. So there's that. And then this one came from, this is from Economics and Comics. Shout out to Billy at Economics. Okay, we did that. This is Billy at Economics and Comics' first. Yeah, there you go. Take a 7.5 MJ. No kidding, Chevy. Thank you. Thank you, Chevy, for being my audience today. Appreciate you hanging out with me. It looks like we have one more person in the room now. Welcome. I didn't do any sort of announcement for this before like 5 minutes before I started, so I don't blame you guys. If you're watching on the replay or not at all, I don't blame you. But I appreciate you guys for being here, who are here. Here is the new book from Billy at Economics and Comics. It's called Speechless, and it's basically an artist's showcase book that Billy at Economics has put together. So this one highlights Mike McCone, and I'm gonna look forward to looking at the inside. But I think thank you, Chevy. But I'm gonna sort of check out the inside, and basically I think it's about sort of the artist's process and kind of the tricks of the trade, so to speak. So this is also a new character designed by Mike McCone, aka Pool Boy, and very sort of punchline-esque. But I got 2 copies of this. They were $30 each, or a little bit less after discount, but very limited. Only 300 of these made, so I picked up a couple of those. I've never really gone wrong getting like a limited variant from Economics and Comics. They tend to pay for themselves. And the last time I got a limited variant from him, I happened to be the lucky winner of like that Jessica Rabbit cosplay that he did. I happened to be the winner of like the super limited metal version of that. So like I don't know. I lucked out. I've lucked out with him before. This looks like a slab of some kind. Mailing box here. What did I get? Her back just hurts so bad. Oh, yes. She is a little top heavy, you could say. A little bit, Chevy. All right, let's see what we got here in the way of presumably slabbage. This one is, ooh, okay. Major key alert, major grail alert. Okay, wow, I can't believe I haven't unboxed this yet. Werewolf by Night, number 32, 8.5 pence. This is a pence variant, 9 pence. So, what I did, guys, was I sold my 4.5 white pager recently. I think Scotty McKean might have bought that. Shout out Scotty McKean. And I had already basically pulled the trigger on this. I found a good deal on this. So I, sold the 4.5 as a way to pay for this. But guys, the pence copy, I mean, this is speaking very, I'm partial, of course, because I'm now holding a major pence grail. So take it for what it's worth. But my opinion is, my biased opinion is that pence variants are undervalued and have been for a long time. Because if we look at like Australian, Canadian price variants, they get a premium, whereas pence copies get a discount. I think the only difference is that you don't see the dollar sign, you see the P sign. So people get freaked out by that. But these are, contemporarily published copies. Same month and year, August of 1975, as the original run. And so if you look at the census, they are much, much, much more rare than the regular print. So I think that we're going to see these at least catch up in value, if not overtake the value of the regular price sometime in the near future. That is my gamble on this, but I did get the pence discount when I bought this. That's why I picked it up. So that's a couple of nice slab pickups. Okay, one more box, and we get into the CBCS unboxing. You guys psyched? I've got, I think, 28 CBCS books to get back. Maybe it's not 28. Maybe it's 18. I think it's a 3-book submission and a 15 to 25 book submission. I'm not sure. The 25 books, I think it's 25, I did already look at. I looked at those grades, so I think I know what I'm getting. The 3 books, I waited. I waited so that I could be surprised and, give you guys better YouTube content. Chevy says, I always get confused with pence variants. I've seen some books with a high value and others with not much of a difference or even lower value. Yeah, it's kind of random, right? I don't think I've ever seen them price consistently higher than the regular price stuff. But sometimes you get a price that's at least equivalent, right? Like really like right in the right range. So when you see it in a discount, I think it's good to pick up personally, especially in high grade like that. Okay, this one was another. You're seeing 2 examples of me sort of take a stab at pre-sale ratio pickups, high ratio pre-sale pickups. So one of the things that you gamble on is how they're going to perform aftermarket, how they're going to perform post-sale, post-release. And the other thing you gamble on is the condition, right? So this is Hulk 6, 1 in 200, the Alex Maleev. I found a seller who was, I offered him $150 a piece, and he said yes. And at a glance from the front, it looks like we did well. Looks good in terms of condition. So this might be the kind of thing where I submit one for grading and sell the other one raw. Probably offer one up tomorrow night at the auction to see how it lands, and then the other one I go for the 9.8, kind of double down on my investment. But that's why I like getting multiples, especially when I can afford it or whatever, so that I have more grading candidates, because you never know how these are going to come, from the press, let alone from how they're shipped to you secondhand, right? All right, guys, let's do the CBCS. Johnny's in the house. What's up, Johnny? I'm gonna unbox some CBCS now. You guys ready? Let's see what this is. Shipping department CBCS. I know I've learned your YouTube name by now, Johnny. Johnny, I recently pressed a bunch of books for him and got word from CGC that his 36 books that I submitted for him are on the way back now, which is very exciting. So he's got some fun stuff in his future. I sort of peeked at some of the grades, but not all of them, Johnny, so we'll be sort of surprised together. All right, now I'm thinking this isn't... What is this? Oh, Star Wars episode. Is that the back of a book? This is 3 books. What are we getting here? Darth Vader 19. Maybe I do know these books. I can't remember now. I think these were fast track. I'm getting another 3 that I don't know. I think I do know these. So maybe no grade surprises today. Maybe I know all the grades, but I sort of forgotten. So we'll see. I know what this is now. 2 Star Wars books and a Miles book, I believe. I believe I was a little disappointed in these grades. A little bit. These are all books where, you know, there's a little bit of a race against time to try to get him back, for fear of them losing relevance before I got them back. So I got them out. You know, usually I submit more books than this, but these were 3 books that really needed a quick turnaround. I cannot figure out how to open this package. So I just gotta gut it. Gotta gut it like a Viking berserker. You guys see The Northman? Northman is like my favorite movie in a long, long time. Time will tell how favorite it is, but it's the best movie I've seen in a long, long time. Okie dokie, guys. So we've got 3 CBCS books here. Take out the GAC, the this and that. All right. So we've got a Darth Vader number 19. This is Star Wars A New Hope movie poster homage, and I think it's a cameo of one of the Inquisitors or something like that, who is going to show up in the Obi-Wan show. So I got this off, and we got a 9.8 in that one for Darth Vader number 19. 9.8 in the Vader. That's pretty cool. Okay, this one, we sent off a Miles 13 Petrovic. And I already looked at... Oh, I see it. Yeah, okay. This isn't that surprising that I got this grade. There's a tick on the back. We got a 9.4. It could have gone 9.4 or 9.6, but I'm not that surprised. This is the first Billy Morales. Damn, they don't even mention it on the label. That's lame. So yeah, we got a 9.4 in the Petrovic. I've graded a couple copies of this. Another one's coming back CGC with a custom label, so hopefully I get better luck with that copy. But here we got a 9.4. Not too bad. Not too shabby. That's a pretty big book. And this one is the first appearance of the Inquisitors, Darth Vader number 6. And here we got a 9.6. That one I was hoping for a 9.8. I don't know if I got grader's notes. Kind of like color rub issues on the back. The spine's really nice. I don't know. I could see it. I feel like CGC would have passed it, but as I found, CBCS is a little bit more strict with 9.8 passing, so didn't get the pass that time. All good though. Fair grades. And again, you know, like I say, take the CBCS discount whenever you can, because when the grading company is stricter, it means you're getting better quality books. So as a buyer, I would take a CBCS discount all day long. All right, if you get it. Here's the big one. This should be 25 book CBCS. So let's see how we did, guys. Oh man, they just really brick it out. It's funny how they do it so differently than CGC. They just put it in a big ass brick. Is this 25? Maybe it's less than 25. Maybe it's 15. I feel like I should be saving this for like a bigger video, but I have a lot of graded books coming back soon, so we'll just let them fly. We gotta let's get while the getting's good. Let's reward you guys, the 3 of you guys watching live, and the folks watching on replay. Gonna give you some good stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Got like 3 CGC submissions coming back. And should be kind of a deluge of stuff coming back pretty soon. What up, ME Comics? How's it going, my friend? You came in for the good stuff. This is the big CBCS submission I got back. And check out the replay. There's lots of good stuff that I unboxed before this. Shout out to my friend Davey, West Coast Avengers, for showing me a great time this past week in Seattle, in Tacoma. And we just had a blast. It was so much fun. And check out West Coast Avengers as well. West Coast Davengers, because he has some YouTube videos coming up with the both of us. West Coast Dave does. So while we were out there, we shot a lot of silly content together, some hauls. We did a lot of hunting out in the wild. And so we're going to go through on his channel some of the stuff that we picked up out there. And it's some really good stuff. So definitely give him a follow as well. Like, subscribe, and follow. Subscribe and follow are the same thing. Like and comment below on this video if you would. Let me know what you thought of my homecoming haul. All right, here we go, guys. How many books do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is a 14 book submission. Sacto, what's up? Yep, still doing full-time books, man. Absolutely. Good to see you, brother. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, I just did like a really fun working vacation out to Seattle, where I got to hang out with my buddy Dave, and we went comic hunting, did a couple sales out there together. So definitely doing the full-time thing, and it is usually a blast. All right, let's see how we did, guys. So I know most of these grades, so it's not a total surprise to me, but let's see how we did. So we got Turtles number 127. This is a Jared Cullum 1 in 10 in a 9/8. I just love Turtles retailer incentive covers. So when I saw that one was a candidate, I figured I'd throw it in. Oh, I got some. Did I get some rejects? Oh, so this was a pre-screen submission. So it's not going to be really not a lot of surprises in here then. This is a pre-screen submission. Here's a reject. Devil's Die #1 rejected. Pre-screen 9/8 submission. And a Catwoman 40. So this was a bit of a surprise. Catwoman 40, Sozo did not pass either. So that's two books that didn't pass. You know what, though? It will be a surprise because I could have pre-screened at different grades, because in CBCS you can do that. So some of these might have pre-screened, but at different grades. Emmy thought Dave was located in SF. No, he has a lot of friends in SF, and he does go there a lot. So he goes down there and hunts and stuff like that. But he's located in Tacoma, Washington. Here is a first appearance of Illuminati, New Avengers #7 in the, is it a retailer incentive? I wonder if they say. It's a Neil Adams retailer incentive in a 9.8. That's pretty sweet that we got a 9.8 on that one. That'll probably be available at tomorrow night's auction on Instagram, Comic Sales. Here is a Hulk #3, 1/25 in 9.8. That one is it's a new key, so it should be a cameo of Titan in that book. Here's another Catwoman, 1/25. This is actually Batman Killing Time #1, but it's a Catwoman cover. This one I got a 9.8. And this one was kind of a pleasant surprise when I saw this on the invoice. This is Sozo Maika, the Frankie's Comics White Virgin exclusive, and we got a 9.8. Wait a minute. Or is it a 9.9? My first 9.9, everybody. First ever. I have heard that CBCS is better at sort of actually looking for the 9.9s and the 10s than CGC. CGC basically, it has to be delivered from God himself in order to get anything above a 9.8. I don't know how you can get a CGC 9.8, to be honest. But CBCS really looks at it, you know? And oftentimes with these like tougher cardstock covers or the square bound covers, it's going to be more more possible to get it. So we got it. We got a 9.9, and this book has very few graded as well. So this is going to be a special one for someone's collection. I'm positive it's the only 9.9 because there aren't even that many 9.8s yet of that one. This is a spec book. I picked up a few copies of this a while ago. This is Imagine Agents #1. It's an early Boom Studios title that what's his name? Ross Ritchie. Is that his name? The Boom Studios guy. He kind of implied that this might be a book to spec on in the future. It's something that they're developing or whatever. No official announcements, but this is the very limited Imagine Agents #1 in a 9.8. Cool. It's a retailer exclusive, very limited virgin cover. Okay, here we have a Art Adams Strange Academy #13. Got that one in a 9.8. Okay, we got 2 copies of Star Wars Adventures #1. The Rose Besh twin 9.8s here. Now here we got a Star Wars High Republic Adventures #1 Yoda cover in a 9.8. That one I'll be holding on to for a little bit because got to sort of build up my High Republic arsenal, spec arsenal. It's a nice one. Here is a Strange Academy David Nakayama issue #4, 9.8. Now, you guys notice I mentioned earlier I like to buy in multiples. When I see a good deal, I like to buy multiples. And part of the reason, this is a perfect example. I found a seller. This isn't like a huge key, but it might be bigger in the future. Ultimates #1. I know I think it's a 1 in 50 has a crazy Galactus cover, but this is a pretty dope Galactus cover too. And this is the first team appearance, Ultimates #1. I picked up 5 copies of this from a guy on eBay. It was kind of one of those add-on things where I found a guy, checked out what else he had for sale. I was already buying something, and he had like multiples of this, and I sort of made an offer. I feel like I got these for like $20 a piece, and like 2 of them I set aside as 9/8 candidates. I pressed them, and I got 2 9/8s out of it. So I have 3 nice raw copies and 2 9/8s now of Ultimates #1. All right, down to this is the last one, and I didn't quite piece them out in the most climactic way. This is Supermassive #1. It's a 1 in 25, and we got a 9/8 on that one. So pretty nice submission. 2 rejects. These were pre-screens. One of the advantages of CBCS is you can pre-screen in various grades. Like I said, you don't have to have 25 books of the same grade like you do in CGC. And the other positive thing is that these 2 rejects, the Catwoman and the first Sozomaika cover, I don't get charged for those rejects. You don't get charged for CBCS rejects unless it's unless you fail your grade on more than 30% of your books. So out of 18 books, failing 2 copies, these are free. You don't have to pay them anything. With CGC, every failed copy on a pre-screen is $8. So just another way CBCS is a little more affordable and stuff. And I'm really at this point, I'm no shill for either company. I'm tending to use CGC more now, just because I'm currently more mad at CBCS for taking so long with my regular speed submissions. If you pay for the fast track, they're fast. If you don't pay for the fast track, you're gonna wait a year. Thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that was it, guys. That was my haul. I'm surrounded by comic books and comic book wreckage, all the packing materials and so forth. I'm going to try to excavate myself out of here and get ready for a quick live sale tonight. I'm going to do maybe just new comics tonight on Instagram, Comic Sales. This is Wednesday, April 27th, if you're watching on the replay. And then tomorrow night is my regular auction, Comic Auction number 111, Thursday night, as it is every Thursday night, April 28th. We'll start at around 9 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. It's going to be 10 p.m. tonight. I'll do an hour tonight on Instagram, 10 to 11, just doing new books. And that's going to lead into Dave over on the West Coast. He's going to have his regular weekly West Coast Wednesday auction at 11 p.m. Eastern time. So that's it, everybody. Let me know what you think of my haul, and comment down below, and give me a like and a subscription, because you never know when I'm going to go live and do one of these things. Thank you guys so much. I'm Matty, and appreciate you. See you on the next one. Peace out.